My name is Sachin Gupta. I am the current chair of SSGSA along with Sajjad Sheikh. Uh, so a warm welcome to each and every one of you joining us today for the launch of Sir Syed Global Scholar Award, known as SSGSA, application for session 2024-25. It's a pleasure to have you all with us as we embark on this journey to empower aspiring scholars. In today's digital age, accessibility to higher education is paramount, and our commitment to fostering opportunities in this direction knows no bounds. With the launch of this application, we are not only opening doors for higher education abroad, but also paving pathways for bright minds to flourish. We are very grateful for your presence here today. Today, together, we are taking a significant step one more time towards building a future where higher education abroad knows no barriers. So thank you again for joining us on this momentous occasion. Welcome, and let's get started. Uh, so now I would like to invite Sef Bhai uh, uh, to talk about some slides, which I'm gonna open quickly. Sef Bhai, please. Sef Bhai, are you here?
Slides तो दिख रही हैं, शायद muted हैं.
Sef Bhai, you are muted. Sorry. Let me see. Sef Bhai, can you hear us? I think there is a little glitch from Sef Bhai side. Maybe so I'll read the slides myself then. No problem.
Can unmute myself. Can everybody hear me now?
Oh yes, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. So that is just okay. So I want to, Assalamu alaikum everyone, and I want to thank you, Mr. Sachin Gupta, who will be a doctor very soon, for the introduction. And I want to begin with saying that education is critical for the success of every human being. It transforms the young mind to develop self-esteem and strength to face any challenge in the life. The foundation of a student is critical during the early years. The support is must in the primary education where parents play a vital role. Many times students drop off at the college education primarily due to the financial constraint, and most of the students do not pursue higher education if they don't receive a proper guidance, as this is the time that they are expected to be breadwinners or at least support themselves. I remember my days at Aligarh Muslim University maybe over 30 years ago, and when professors from abroad used to come and visit our department, and we had so many questions regarding higher education in US and Europe. They help in whatever way they can, and but there was no organization that specifically provided guidance to the student interested in the higher studies abroad. So over 15 years ago, maybe now it is 16 or 17 years, that few individuals started to wonder how we can help the students at AMU and other places that was not possible to us before. As you could see on the slide, that the names are mentioned in there, that when Dr. Shaida Andrabi, who is in University of Kashmir nowadays in India. I don't know whether he's joining this meeting. And Then it is Dr. Rehan Bakri, Mr. Syed Ali Rizvi, and myself in Chicago. Interestingly, I just want to point out, I mean, it was not my purpose, but yesterday I met two of the students who are in this picture, where, I mean, they were students early on in high school or maybe in an undergraduate. And now both of them, they are settled, they are professionally successful, Mr. Adam Ahmed and Miss Sharmeen Khan. So anyway, I will not go into like, further details, but as you could also see the last bullet that over 156 success stories have happened since the beginning of our program. Can you go to the next slide, Sachin, please? Yeah, this is like, I mean, a data that we wanted to present to you that when we started in a small way. We wanted to make sure that what are the things we should have to make this program successful. And suddenly you could see from 2014 onwards, it actually, I mean, significant increase in the number of applications happening and the number of students who were getting, I mean, awarded. And this led to the success story. We have almost like, close to 50% success rate in students getting admitted to the various universities all over the world, and especially in the prestigious universities. I mean, some of the students have gone into the top 5% of the universities in the United States and Europe. Can we go on to the next one? And here you could see the number of countries that where students they had gone for getting higher education. I mean, it includes Europe, United States, Canada, Australia, and some of the other places which are pretty well known for the best quality education. So our goal is to nurture leadership from those who received SSGSA award and who are motivated and enthusiastic to support students and above all believe in taking the torch forward without self-interest and fulfilling the vision of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Can we go to the next one, Sachin? So anyway, I mean, the process of SSGSA, how we select and how we mentor will be, outlined in more details later. But here I want to point out particularly like, one-on-one mentoring. A lot of organizations are there which offer funds to the students and various material online and other places. But it is harder to really for a student to call the mentor and get the feedback what they are looking for. So this is like, I mean, something is can only happen if you plan it that way. So, I mean, if you could see, of course, the financial assistance is important. I mean, in India, people even to get $1,000 or $1,200, which is now required for or during the application process for paying the fee of GRE or GMAT or TOEFL, and also like, I mean, paying the fee for the university application fee. I mean, you will be surprised that, now many universities on average, the application fee is $100. So we do provide application fee for 5 graduate programs as well. So, I mean, all these things, they are important, and application support is also important. How to write the statement of purpose, how to put together your resume or CV, whatever you want to call, all those things are also play a very important role because you want to make sure that the university where you are applying, they understand the way you put together your resume. And, we always say that once you are selected in the SSGSA program, you become a part of the family. And that goes a long way. We have so many students and now well-wishers of SSGSA program, because don't think that if you graduate, the job will be in your hand. You have to even struggle for that as well. And the networking plays an important role. And nevertheless, there are certain things you may think that, it is easier, but you can always help your family and friends how to apply, what needs to be done. That makes a huge difference. So can we go to the next one?
Yeah, thank you, sir. I think that's enough for
Oh, okay. So anyway, I want to end here by saying that we contribute in student success by enabling them to gain higher education. But behind the scene is a giant success for their families, the community, and the nation as a whole. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your very motivating words, and thank you for always helping us with SSGSA. Thank you again. Now, I would like to invite Syed Rizvi Bhai, who is also one of the founder of SSGSA, to invite our honorary chief guest, Ms. Nishat Siddiqi. Ali Bhai, please.
Sure. Assalamu alaikum, everyone, and good evening to those joining from India, and of course, from other parts of the world. Good morning or good afternoon. Today, we have the distinct pleasure of having with us a remarkable individual as our chief guest, a beacon of grace and philanthropy, Mrs. Nishat Siddiqi. She will help us formally launch the application cycle for the Syed Global Scholar Award for 2024. Mrs. Siddiqi's remarkable life journey began in Gwalior, India, where she received her early education at St. Mary's Convent in Allahabad and Loreto Convent in Lucknow. She then earned her bachelor's degree from Lady Irwin College in New Delhi. In 1968, love brought Mrs. Siddiqi to Montreal, where her husband, Dr. Naeem Siddiqi, pursued a fellowship in kidney transplant at McGill University. Dr. Naeem Siddiqi, a proud alumnus of Aligarh Muslim University, left an indelible mark on Rhode Island, where they settled in 1971. Naeem Bhai was not only a renowned urologist, but also a poet, a lover of life, and a dedicated human being. Naeem Bhai, an Aligarh heart, shaped by the values of Aligarh Tarbiyat, dedicated his entire life to medicine, education, and the service of humanity. He embodied the spirit of Aligarh, striving for excellence and giving back to society. While we deeply miss him today, as he moved on to be with his creator a few years ago, his legacy lives on through Mrs. Siddiqi and their sons, Faraz and Dr. Omar. The Siddiqi family is renowned for their philanthropic spirit, actively supporting the various projects, particularly those on education, and their commitment to empowering future generation aligns perfectly with the values of the Sir Syed Global Scholar Award. And you heard details of the program from our dear Syed Bhai. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Mrs. Nishat Siddiqi, who will be joining us from her home in Rhode Island, and she will share her words, encouraging and inspiring for our aspiring scholars today, who are the future torchbearers of knowledge and progress. With these words, I'll leave you in the hands of our chief guest today, Mrs. Nishat Siddiqi. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Nishat Siddiqi, who was married to Naeem Siddiqi for 51 years until he moved to a better world in 2019. My husband was a proud Aligarhian who lived and breathed AMU, so much so that we had to put the emblem of Aligarh Muslim University on his gravestone. Naeem was passionate about education, and over the years, he helped educate everyone who came asking for help. All the people less privileged around us in Lucknow were given excellent education, and all are well settled. His mantra was education, education, education. He was a student at the university in the 50s. When he came to the United States in 1960, he had just $7 in his pocket and no one to guide him in this foreign land, but with sheer persistence, he made it. You young people are extremely fortunate to have so many dedicated Aligarhians to monitor and guide you as you choose to pursue higher studies abroad. I have known Ali Rizvi since his youth. I mean, he's still young, but I know him from when he was a little kid. And he was the one who educated me about this Sir Syed Global Award, where my donated money is going. My husband would have been so proud to see how well this money is being utilized in helping so many eager and bright students in pursuing their dreams all over the world. My advice to you is to dream big, work hard so you can conquer the highest peak. I know it is not easy a lot of times. Dogged persistence and your eyes set on the final goal will get you far. You are lucky to have these monitors who unselfishly are able to help you every step of the way. They are all very successful and busy in their profession, but guiding Aligarhians is their passion. They have dedicated so much of their time just to see you gals and guys succeed. So I want you guys to work hard, achieve the highest place, and remember your roots. Thank you. And please submit your application to as soon as possible so the monitoring can start. Best of luck to you. Never forget AMU wherever and whenever you reach the stars. As you can.
Thank you, Nishat.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nishat, and you're right. I will just add one more thought right here that I was amazed to all the people who joined today that the love and affection that Naeem Bhai had for AMU is evident that in his, where he's buried in Rhode Island, on his grave, there is AMU emblem. The logo is there on his gravestone. So he lived AMU, he breathed AMU, and when he has gone to the better world, like Nishat said, he still has EMU on his tombstone. So thank you, Nishat. Thank you so much for all these wonderful words. And Sachin, you want to take on from here with the next launch, and you can ask her, she can say.
Yes. Yeah, I request Nishat Saiba now to announce the launch of the application, please.
I hereby launch the 2024 Sir Syed Global Award application cycle. Work hard, appreciate the climb, and the success is assured. Best of luck to you all.
Thank you. Thank you, Nishat Saiba. So, yeah, thank you very much. I believe that the application portal has been launched itself. So now you can go and apply as soon as possible. The deadline would be March 11. And now I would like to invite Irfan Bhai, who is the application lead this year, to speak about the applications, what they are, and how are we gonna basically apply. Irfan Bhai, please.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Am I audible?
Yeah. Yes, we can hear you.
So, first of all, thank you everyone for joining this event for the launch of application of SSGSA application cycle 2024. And thank you, Nishat Siddiqi ma'am, for your motivating words. I am Mohammad Irfan. I am 2018 SSGSA scholar, and currently I'm pursuing my PhD in physics from National High Magnetic Field Laboratory at Florida State University. Currently, I'm serving as a finance lead and application lead for SSGSA. And in today's presentation, I will walk you through some slides that will provide you some detail about the application process. So first, going through the eligibility criteria. This is the first thing that will prompt on your application portal when you are going to apply. So the eligibility is you must have either completed or enrolled in at least one of the degrees from AMU. That can be a high school degree, a senior secondary degree, a diploma, a bachelor's, or master's. Or currently, if you are pursuing a 4-year bachelor's program, then you should be currently in your last year or second last year of your program. Or if you have finished a 3-year bachelor's program, you must be enrolled in the first years of your master program. And obviously, you should be motivated about applying, making your application for a master's or PhD degree at a university of international repute within a time frame of 2 academic years. As have I mentioned, we provide this scholarship for a time frame of 2 years. So you must be willing to utilize this opportunity within next 2 years. Example cases of eligible students include, suppose there is one candidate who is in 3rd year or 4th year of his BE or BTech, he is eligible to submit his application. And if you are pursuing an undergrad degree, which is 5 years, then you must be in your 4th year or 5th year, like B.Arch and BLLB. You should be in like your 4th year or 5th year of undergraduate degree program. And if you have completed a 3 years bachelor's program, like BA, BSc, or BCom, you must be currently enrolled in the first year of your master's program at least. Next slide, please, Sachin bhai. So the application process may look kind of long, but we can break down into 4 steps. First of all, you would have to make an online application. You will have to apply through the SSGSA website. In the application itself, you will provide your CV, your documents, you will write your essays on the application portal. And after that, once the application is submitted, the application will go for the review. Applications will be reviewed independently by the panels of experts who are experts generally in the fields. They are working and they know the ins and outs of the university's application here in US or Europe. And top 5 to 10% applications will be called for the interview. Now the next stage is interview. The interview will be conducted and it will be from a panel. So the panelists include the professors from the US universities, some members from the executive teams, and some senior SSGSA scholars who might be currently in the grad school or maybe in industries or academia. And your interview will be based on your application material that you provided, your motivation for higher education abroad, and your academic CV, and this will be included in the interview. And on the basis of your online application and interview, 25 students will be awarded the SSGSA provisionally. So that's all about the application process. So I would like to give a little bit detail about the steps in the application portal itself. So first of all, what you need to do is you need to create an account with your email ID and contact number on the SSGSA website and verify it. Please do make sure that the email ID and the contact number you provide is correct, because that will be the only point of contact from us, SSGSA, to contact you guys. So the applicant should make it sure that the email IDs and contact numbers provided on the websites are correct. Step 1 will be providing your personal information. Step 2 will be providing your academic information, like your bachelor's degree, your master's degree. You will have to update your transcript or mark sheets. The step 3 will be you will have to give us detail about any research experience if you have. If you have worked in sub lab, if you have like your master's thesis, or if you have an internship that you have done, you can mention your research experience there, and also the work experience. If someone has worked in any company which can make his application more powerful, please do mention that. Step 3 and step 4 are not mandatory. Even if you don't have any research experience or work experience, you are free to apply for the SSGSA, but it is something which is encouraged that will make your CV more, your application more stronger. In the same way, you can provide the details about any posters or that you have presented in the conferences, any oral presentations, any workshops. And it's again, it is not mandatory, but it will make your application stronger. Then step 6 and step 7 is providing the details about curricular and extracurricular activities. Curricular activities are those activities which are kind of related to your curriculum, and extracurricular activities are something which is beyond your some activities that you have done beyond your curriculum. So provide details about those things also. Now the step 8 will be essay questions. You will have 5 essay questions that you need to answer. Word limits and every details about the questions itself will be in the application portal itself. So you guys can check on that page specifically. And if you feel there are other information that you want to provide us that can make your case stronger, please do so. It is highly encouraged. And step 10 will be reviewing all the documents and all the information that you have put in, and then you can submit it. We will soon upload a detailed walkthrough of the application process on our YouTube channel also. So please, if you have any confusion, you can go through the application process, that video on the YouTube, and feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.
Thank you, Irfan Bhai, for talking about the application process in detail. And just to point it again, we will be uploading a detailed walkthrough of the application portal soon on a YouTube channel, and we'll post about it on our social media. And here is a list of our social media where you can find all the details: Facebook, Twitter or Instagram, LinkedIn, or our YouTube channel. Please follow them so that you can get updates about SSGSA. And now, and if you have any question, you can just fill the contact form, which is available on our website, www.ssgsa.us. You can also email chair@ssgsa.us, or you can also write an email at our contact one. So with this, thank you for joining us. And if you have any questions, please feel free to write in the chat box, or if you want to speak to answer as soon as possible. So with this, I would like to now invite Ali Rizvi Bhai for giving a vote of thanks to our chief guest and to organizers and to all the attendees. Ali Bhai, please.
Yeah, very nice event. I mean, wonderful questions and very good answers on this. So on behalf of the Executive Committee of the Syed Global Scholar Award, I would like to thank each one of you who has joined us today for the launch of the 2024 application cycle. The SSGSA has withstood the test of time for the last 17 years or so, and the organization has been consistent in its outlook and commitment and service to provide mentorship, guidance, and support to AMU students and alumni in their pursuit of higher education overseas. I would like to especially thank the chief guest today, Mrs. Nishat Siddiqi, who has always been very supportive of our work, and today she took the time to be here and share her thoughts with our Aligarhian community. I would like to thank also my partners in crime, the Executive Committee of the SSGSA program, Sachin Gupta and Sajjad Sheikh, both who are current co-chairs of the program, and Dr. Saif Sheikh, Dr. Rehan Bakri, and Dr. Shadan Rabi, who are the co-founders of the organization. And under the current leadership of the co-chairs, Sachin and Sajjad, both of whom are also beneficiaries of the program, we have taken many new initiatives that will sync with the ever-growing needs of our program. And so thanks, Sachin and Sajjad, for your dynamic leadership and for taking the SSGSA program to newer heights. I'd like to also place on record my thanks to the application team, both Muhammad Irfan and Faraz Ahmed Badr, for their work, which will continue now. And I'd like to thank also the excellent work being done year-round by our various teams, particularly the mentorship team, the finance team, the website team, the promotions and the outreach team, and the training and the skill development teams that we have. And all these teams work like a well-oiled machine. Because of them, we have such a high rate of success. So thank you. Thank you also to, we should remember always our teachers for being our inspiration. And what we are today, it's all because of the talim and tarbiyat we got from them, and when they focused on us when we were students at AMU. The program, as you see today, didn't happen in a vacuum. So we must thank our past chairs of the program, Dr. Mohsen Raza Khan, Mr. Ali Muzaffar, and Wasiqul Islam and Salman bin Kashif. They have nurtured the work of the program through thick and thin, and each chair built upon the efforts of the previous one. So yes, and they were also beneficiaries of the program as well. So a big thanks to all the past chairs. The SSGSA program is grateful to all its scholars and volunteers and mentors who have placed their faith and commitment in the very credible work that we do. These brilliant scholars constantly invest their time and resources and help mentor and guide others who reach out to us. And this is done in spite of their own very heavy demanding course loads and schedules and work schedules and research obligations. So thanks to them all. I will end by saying that all of you have joined today. If you know of any other league student or alumni who wants to pursue higher education overseas, to please do apply for the program. We will work, all of us will work shoulder to shoulder with the applicants. There's nothing to lose, but everything to gain from our program. And so the first step is to apply. So please do apply, and best of luck to all of you. And lastly, let us all stand together in fulfilling our founder, Sir Syed's vision and his mission. And let us carry his torch forward into society, and let us work together to ensure that his dream shall never ever die. So until we meet again, Khuda Hafiz, and good night, good afternoon, good morning. Thank you.
Thank you, Labai. Thank you, Labai. And yeah, good luck everyone for the application. Thank you.